Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 252. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on October 19th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. So we grew 3 so far. I think we have some logs stashed up in here. I think it will be time for us to do a quick chop of them. Do we have? I think we were getting exactly as many seeds as we planted, weren't we? Yeah, we don't have a ton. That's probably enough or close to it. What are you? Black, so. Let's go shear those bald cypress. We'll give them a chop that I just realized we're really low on durability, so we'll just grab this just in case. And it's probably fine. Is it an iron one? Wow. Those shears have been around for a while. So I suspect that with the chore stream requiring us to do food, we'll probably need to, well, we're going to have to go hunting too. Which makes me consider, like, maybe it's time for us to think about a different kind of food. Like, maybe we start growing soybeans regularly. Just so we don't have to go, like, hunting all the time. Although, it does give us fat. So I'll give it that. I also need more ladders. Whoops. Do I have sticks? I got a few. No. No. No, I lost a big chunk right there. That was the wrong branch to trim. Nothing over there, okay. Always trim from the outside in. Sometimes it's hard to tell what you're doing in this game. I do see one seed already, which is nice. Can I reach you? Barely. Okay. Let's just go and take this out. One seed so far. It's gonna be a fun day, isn't it? Why not harvest the fruit trees for rot? We certainly could. It's just sort of a matter of, like, time and priorities, really. Fruit trees are not the fastest to harvest. So, like, it takes time to do that, and we're trying to build a temple, so that's kind of why I don't generally bother with that in this playthrough. Reach that. Let's pop you down here. I probably need some more. Oh no! Let's start with you. Kind of farther out. I spy. Ooh, we got 3 seeds already. Yes. We might turn a profit, finally, on this. There's some more sticks, I'll just leave them for now. Get those in a minute. Can't farm pigs? No, we can farm pigs in the south here. It's just, again, it's like the time spent building the infrastructure for that and actually doing it. Alright, let's drop a ladder. Or raise it, really. Here. Somehow I give you less anxiety on a ladder than other block games. I think I feel the same way in general. I mean, one, the ladders here don't require you to be attached to a block, or the ladders don't need to be on a block. Plus, there's a lot more, like, in the other block game, which I definitely didn't say the name of on our stream last time on Wednesday. Definitely not. If you're on the ladder and you're not going up, then you automatically go down. So you kind of do this, like, all the time. If you're trying to stay somewhere, I think you can sneak to hold onto a ladder, but then, like, what if you let go by accident? Then you're cooked. Speaking of being cooked, I think our chances of turning a profit are now cooked. You also can't do this in the block game. Get on the side of a ladder. Did we get one? No, we did not. Ow! See, look. Invincible. No ankle problems. Y'all have no faith. Alright. Let's go ahead and chop. We're just barely breaking even. Granted, we know where to get plenty more of these trees. It's not a problem. It's just kind of annoying. After experiencing ladders in Vintage Story, you can't go back to the other block game. Yeah, it's funny. Every now and then I would boot up the other block game. I had a server that I would play on here with some friends occasionally, and trying to switch back and forth is so hard. Even things like the movement and the jumping feel so different that, like, it's really hard to go back and forth and, like, not get mixed up just by the physics. Well, didn't need this axe after all. Okay, we have 22 left on this one. Oh boy. But I think we do have enough of the bald cypress, provided that we grab this stuff. And I think we're good to go back now, question mark. We got the food, we got the bald cypress. I think we're perfect. Hopefully. Sneaking helps you, but dyslexia, oh yeah. Okay, let's get some of this going on. And some of that. There we go. How do I have an odd number? Oh, right, because it's 3 per block, and I must have done, like, I don't know, 1 and 8 or so. Blurp. Oop. Oop. There we go. Okay, so we have enough. Enough, at least, for doing the vertical planks. So let's see. So we had 3 by 9 plus 1 and 2 at the end. So this is almost exactly enough. So for every 30 or so, we can do 1 set of the flowers. So we need effectively 8 stacks of planks. Let's start with 7, just so we don't overdo it and use more cypress than we need. This is assuming we have enough for 7 stacks. So there's 3 stacks there. Ooh. This could be a little close. This could be a little close. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and most of 7. So yeah, I think we're pretty good. Now the Purpleheart, we need half as much because we can do these horizontally. So we'll do that. And there we go. Now the downside here is I think we're going to need to chisel these the old-fashioned way because we can't put these blocks in vertically, I don't think. Which is funny because in here, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's chisel one. And if we turn one into garbage, it's not a problem. So we chisel one, get the hammer, right. Okay, so chisel. We're going to add you. Now the grain does go vertical, so if I do this and then grab the right actual block. Oh, we can do this way. Okay. Then that means we can just chisel one of these and then paste it everywhere else. Now, I don't think we need this guy though. Let's okay, this is not necessary. Let's just bring you back. There we go. You can just rotate you. Perfect. And pick you up. You come with me. Just stick you on the end here. Boop. And then... there we go. Alright, let's pick one of these. Let's pick... ooh. Let's do the straight side first. That's going to be fun. That's going to be real fun. Getting these to line up properly. Ugh. Gross. Why would you guys make me do this? That's what I really want to know. And I think what I'll be doing here is I'll probably make like... yeah, we'll just... ooh, what is this? This one's going to be special. This one's going to be super special. So we'll have two main patterns. We'll have a straight one and then a slight diagonal to get the 1 to 2 slope. And then at the end here we get that, which I don't even want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that one. Nope, not happening. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to put this as far out as possible. Oh, that scared me. I saw a shadow go by the window. Just my wife, you know, being a ghost. Okay, so let's start with this. We're going to do... cut that in half. But I think for the balusters, we're going to want them to be single blocks. So I'm going to make this... we'll make this 5 blocks. We'll make this a nice meaty foot and a nice meaty rail that we can lean against. And that'll be that. So... right, let's get this guy here. Let's add you. And do something like that. And pardon me if you hear any screaming child in the background. Just know that it is not me. It's not my fault. This time. Okay, and we'll get these guys going on. A nice thick rail to put our hands on. Spooky wife moment. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Now we certainly could do a bit of toe molding here to make this a little smoother. I think I'll do that. I'll give it some definition both. Oops. Wrong block type. Get back here. Here we are. Both on the inside and the outside. Just so it's not like one sharp angle running right into this here. Here we go. And then, so here's the dilemma. Is that we're going to need to pick a side. Or, because we need to be able to divide this by 3 generally in order to make it look good. So we could do every other. Oops. But that might look a little crowded. Plus you end up with this sort of extra gap here where in some directions it goes one way. And we could certainly say, okay, we're going to start all the blanks from here and go this way, and then just flip it around for here. That's certainly possible. That might be what we do. But I feel like every other is a little too jail cell-like. Let's take a look at that. Oops. Get all these going up. It's like baleen. Can I do 2s? Yeah, I wanna do this first. And then see how it looks, and then we'll do what we'll do. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, actually, honestly. Let's finish this off. If I can... Right, I can't use Alt when I'm crouched. Annoying. Is she doing my voiceovers? Is Curzini doing my voiceovers? She might. So that is every other. Which looks better than I expected it to, but it's still a little jail silly. So we're going to do this. We're going to take the pantomime, and we're going to first snap. We're going to do paste shape materials, and we're going to rip this out. So done. Look at that. Okay, so let's grab this and that. So every 2 see, every 2 is a problem now, because that means we have to alternate patterns, which isn't the worst. Having 2 patterns isn't the worst thing to have, because this is now on this other block, I believe. Yes. But let's bring that up and see how it looks. And I wonder, can I do this? Add material. Nope, not what I wanted. Matching material. Oh, look at that. Alright, so I do like that more than this. Let's take a look from down below. What about 2 skip 1 2? Do you mean like making these guys thicker? I don't want to make these thicker. I like them nice and thin. I am thinking... Yeah, this looks too crowded there. Let's just go with the every other. That's fine. We can have multiple patterns. I won't cry too much. There we go. Alright, so we're going to... here you are. Boop! What we can do here actually is this. Watch this. And be sneaky, I think. Can I be sneaky with this? Actually, I can't. I can't be sneaky. Rats. So we'll do this. And then we can be sneaky this way. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have this join with that and probably either flow into it or across it. I'm thinking into is better. That way it looks like it's you know, affixed here. And we won't need any more balusters here to do that, I don't think. There we go. So we should be able to just alternate. Let's find out if that's true. Oh, no, we can't. We have to have 3 patterns. Oh, you guys are bad. You guys have done me dirty. This is definitely chat's fault. No, I'd rather but delete the 3rd one. Take the 3rd one. Oh, you mean, okay, I see what you mean. You mean like having like 2 and then not having 1 here and then 2. That's possible too. What'd that look like? So you're saying do something like this. So this. Let's do these. Start this way first. Not that one. So you're saying like this guy and this guy basically. Try that. Could add some more interest to it as well. I like it, but it still doesn't get around the issue of needing multiple different like designs here. And I don't want to get too crazy with the design because we already have so much going on here that having anything too fancy like crissy-crossy thingies might just be a little too much. So we need to actually do a bit of this here. I think I'm going to stick with this paradigm. There we go. Wait to eat. Am I going to continue / integrate? Or is it? The banister thing into the pillar bases? Not the bases, no. Just well, not down here, but up here, yes. I'm going to have these sort of swoop into that as if they're connected to it. So we should be able to just do this. There. Perfect. And yeah, they're going to be a little bit like this, but that's okay. I think what we can do is just, let's see, just start all of these like that. So we'll do technically like that, actually. All right, so here we get creative. And then we're pretty much at the end of where we can use the flat ones. But we should be able to grab this guy and do a bit of this. Yeah, these will be fun. Fun. Emphasize that it starts with FU. Whoops. I don't know. Don't do that. Undo that. There we go. Grab you. You know what, guys? I really like just having these here. Yeah, just, it's great. Any art objects since we're just bars? You like this? Yeah, I'm not doing anything fancier than this for the railing. Okay, so this will be interesting. This will be real interesting. I have a feeling that this one's going to need to be different or something. I'm not sure yet. What I don't want is I don't really want the railing overhanging anything here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into basically full blocks. Oh no. I'm getting into dumb territory here, but okay. I see what I must do, and I dislike it. So this is going to need to become... Well, we have enough material on this to make the railing, no problem. So let's go ahead and we're going to chisel this guy. We're going to add you in. Earth. Okay, and let's start chiseling out the middle here to give ourselves some material to work with. So we need to bring this out like this, basically. That's essentially it. And I don't think I'm going to try to compensate for this here. I don't think it's worth it. You know, I'll just have a little bit of stuff sticking out, and that's okay. Two. Okay. Let's see. So, oh boy. So I'm going 3/4 of a block, which means that for every 4 that I come over, I need to come down 3. Yuck. Let's just sort of carve it out of the top first. So every time we do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a 1/3. It's that we need to... Oh my goodness. This is mind-bending. What if we do 1/3? It's not going to take us far enough, okay? 1/2. It's going to take us to... Oops. To there. So I need to go like 1/2, but alternate every other one, I think. Close. It's really close. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm now down. I'm down 2 there. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's 2, 2, 2. So 2. About 2, 2, 1, 2. Oops, not that. So we got 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Actually, that makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense. It's not really straight, but it's as close as we can get with this 4/3 nonsense. Dividing 16 by 3, not a good idea. But that does mean it's repeatable. So we're going to go 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, and so on. Okay, I think we got it. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to bring that out a little bit. That's okay. Let's just carve this down for now. So if we can do this, yeah, we can do this way. That's fine. All right, down to singles apparently. Okay. I have a weird deja vu of this. I don't know why. Maybe I did a real stupid idea with a railing before. I don't know. Maybe just no railing is good. Okay, so we got that. Let's put you back. Now we just need to do... Whoop! All right, y'all want some money. You ankle voters. Hey there, Catsy. How you doing? You missed so much of the stream, and at least last 2 previous streams, but you couldn't resist dropping by for a moment to say hello? What are we doing? We are doing pain right now. We're doing pain. We are making the world's most ridiculous railing. That should not be done. I don't recommend this. This is not come recommended by me. Okay, I think that should be good for that. Okay, next step. Right, we need to erase some of this, actually. Let's erase all this junk here. And getting the balusters in will be interesting. And the bottom rail I know is not quite done yet. And actually, this needs to be fixed as well. There we go. Okay, and that side's good. Okay. Whew. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do not regret that visit immediately. Oh, I'm aware I have COB Chisel. I've been using it. The problem is I have to do this, you know, once the hard way before I can use COB Tech stuff. So 2, 2, 1. All right, I think we're good here. 2, 3, 4. So 5 there. This is way too far out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2. And then 2, 2, 1. Okay, 2 and then 2. Got our 1 here. There. Done. Finished. Whew. Okay. What a rush. Am I right, guys? What a rush. All right, so we have this in already. Let's get our balusters going. And I'm going to start it... I guess I'll start it up against the column like this. Again, we're going over 2. So 2. So, oops. Yeah, it's centered. Okay. Just doesn't look centered because it's like, it gets... maybe we should do this, actually. Nope. It's centered, technically. It just doesn't look very centered. 2, and there. 1, 2, and there. Ugh. Gross. 1, 2, and there. Oh no, this looks awful. Actually, hang on, no. This needs to be chipped back. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Wait, what? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I guess that does work out like that. Okay. That's fine. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to snapshot this and paste it. Right. Wait, what? I don't have enough. I need malachite limestone. Oh, right. Plank slab Purpleheart North free. How about just the shape then? Ah. Right. Right. Oh, why? Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. Wait, why was I able to copy and paste these, but this one all of a sudden decided no? What? What's going on there? These work, but you don't? Not sure I trust that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we need 2 separate blocks. I'm going to get the wedge. The QP-Tech wedge. Raw dogging this build would take decades. Imagining Phil's staircase. So I'm not going to rotate it. I need to actually push them because that block that we just put in, the slope is going to straddle 2 blocks. That's why it ended up looking like it does here. So we're going to need to... I'm actually going to... let's build some scaffolding. Some very fancy scaffolding. There we go. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to push this by doing... Get you out of the way here. So we're going to move the block. We're going to push the block that way until it lines up. We're going to go one more. So now we have the we have 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Hang on a second. Why does this not line up? 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Oh, we should do... I didn't miscount. You guys made me miscount. Oh, man. Okay. So here's what we do. We go like this, and then we go like that. I hate it. That's so precious. Okay, so now... Ugh. Alright, so now I grab that again. We're going to pop down one more of these. It's going to go here. And we go like that. And now we're going to do this. We're going to do push. And we push this way till it lines up. Oops. Undo. And that should be it. No, it's not it. Why is it not that? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yuck. Gross. Gross. But what we can do to recover on this part at least is we can do this part manually. And then we'll have to just come up with a different solution for this. It's slightly different. But at least these two will be repeatable. These are identical. This one's going to be a bit special. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grab this guy. Oh, right. Paste shape and materials. There we go. Now here's where we just mash this a little bit. That's okay. We probably ought to also think about... Well, we'll put these in manually. That's fine. All right, so we're going to do a bit of this there and this there. Oops, don't do that. We're just going to do this. Come out of here. Extend this. Whoops. Oh, also starving. It's also, I see, 1 o'clock. Wow. Time flies, everyone. Would you stand up, please? There we go. Let's get this smushed over correctly, and then we're going to call it there. Goodness. There we go. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. And then these will line up properly. And we're just going to chunk these out of here. Chunk these two. Squeeze this in here. And get to this side. And we'll call it a day after I get those balusters the whole way up. Should be pretty quick. Back here. And there we go. And let's pull these up. Boop, like that. And then this guy should be all 6 of them. There we go. There we go. So it doesn't exactly match this, but I'm not sure the best way to, like, do that without just having very zigzaggy fences or railings. So we're just going to deal with that. That'll be fine. All right, let's get rid of this dirt. Oops, nope. Oh, good grief. Gonna throw that one away. You like it, Dershep? Thank you. I like this too. I wish we had a better answer for what's going on here, but that's okay. That's okay. Another potential answer would be we have this floating out a little farther, but I don't want to have the purple overhanging. So it's fine. Let's go dump this block there. Goodbye. And speaking of goodbyes, it is time for me to say it. So thanks everybody. If I didn't catch you and say hi earlier, I apologize, but I had my eyes glued to my screen while I was chiseling there for quite a while. But thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I had a great time. And I hope you did too. We got a lot done today. I feel so accomplished today. We got so much done. I hope you're looking forward to next weekend, where we will be doing some more of this. We'll be getting this railing hopefully done. And hopefully, double hopefully, copied the whole way around. I think it's going to be our first order business for next weekend. On Wednesday, if you're hanging out with me on Chore Stream, then expect to go frolicking in Fields of Flowers after we do some cooking. And also maybe rethinking whether we want to grow soybeans or just go hunting for meat every now and then, which I feel like the meat's more efficient overall. Plus we get, hides for leather or rot, and we get fat, which we can use for both the mechanical stuff and for small lamps. But everyone, that's going to do it for today. As always, my name has been CarryOn. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.